Despite my best efforts to not stream today, I can't help myself. These games are really good. So we're gonna do Metroid and Babbids. What's Babbids, you ask? Baby Rabbids. Which are only marginally more annoying than their adult counterparts. I wonder what an old rabbit is like. I wonder if they're still wacky and annoying. I'm not sure. But, yeah, here's more Metroid Samus Returns. I don't know what the fuck this overlay is. I don't know who made this. It was just in my folder. But I don't have a lot of overlays for this game. So we're going with this one. It's got infuriating, mirrored text. And like a warning about people under the age of 18. It's just words. And like a seemingly unrelated background. I don't get it. Let's play a little bit more. I've been thinking about this game all day. Why you no tweet? I think I tweet. Did I twat or did I not twat tonight? Let's find out. 13.3%, that's it? Good. There was no twat today? That's weird. No, I tweet, sorry, tweet. Whoa! I had my volume up a little loud there. Okay, there should be a tweet up now. Metroid. So last time on Metroid, I had a good time. And where are we now? I don't know. Couple complaints I've heard about this game that I'm starting to notice. A lot of the same enemies, and just like recolored enemies. I don't mind it too much, considering Metroid games, traditionally kind of had, you know, a lot of the recurring enemies over and over and over again. But apparently that's a thing, so... other than that, I'm pretty, so far I don't really have a whole lot of complaints. I'll try to keep my mind open. I don't want to be too biased just because it's a Metroid game. But I'm biased because it's a Metroid game. And it's a good one. So, let me study this map a little bit and figure out... Let's go this way. So yeah, after this I'll play Mario and Rabbids. I hope everyone's doing well. Weather is scarily amazing lately. I thought fall was here. It's apparently not. It's apparently still summer. No Splatoon? Nah, I'm not feeling Splatoon right now. I've played enough Splatoon in the past month. I'll definitely get to it sometime soon, but not today. I'm too into Metroid and Rabbids. If you would have told me I was gonna say something like that a couple months ago, specifically the Rabbids thing, I would have thought you were insanity. Why are you insanity? Where are you going? Where are you going? What the fuck? Oh. Hello, friend. I think it's dead. Is this game too loud? What's with Twitter? Wait a minute, so... Are you saying the tweet was not sent out? I just tried to send it twice. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. I think something's fucked with the website. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna do a manual... I'm gonna do a manual override. Manual override in progress. Okay. Good news. Tweet has been twatted. Oh wait. Wait, did I send it out to the right spot? So I think something's fucked up with the website. It might be a little overloaded at the moment. So... yeah, let's see. Okay, we should be good now. So, alright. Alrighty. Welcome back to the stream. I'm back. So I was gonna enjoy my day today. But I might be enjoying my day tomorrow instead. So I figured, you know what? I like that Metroid game. Maybe I'll stream some of that. But I know people want me to stream Splatoon and ARMS next week. Splatoon because updates, ARMS because clown. Wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? I don't think I am supposed to be here yet. There's a special salmon run. What's so special about it? Oh right, I always forget about the spooter ball. Damn. It's random weapons. I guess that's kind of cool. It'd be cool if I could do that at any given time, but Nintendo wants me to operate on their schedule. I operate on my own goddamn schedule, Nintendo. Fuck! That's right. It's not like I just sacrificed my night to play Metroid. It's not like I'm a prisoner to your games, Nintendo. Okay, is the game too loud? It's good? Alright. Maybe I shouldn't go into the, lava. There's our friend. Fake Ridley. Diddley. What did I name that Wascally character the other day? Yesterday? Didn't I have a specific name for it? Igor. It was Igor, I believe, yeah. So last night after I was done streaming Metroid, I watched, so Star Trek Beyond is on Amazon thing, and I watched it again. I haven't seen it since the movie theater last year. And I liked it less. I still think it might be the best of the rebooted Star Trek movies, because it's closest to the show. But it's still like, you know, they gotta fill the action movie moment quota. And it just kind of felt very formulaic. It's not to say I didn't like it. It's still a good movie. I also kind of maybe conked out during it, so I didn't finish it. How little Z's do you even get nowadays? Oh, I get plenty of sleep. I get 8 hours a night, and if not, I'll make sure I get more later on, because I jealously guard my sleep. I just sleep late, and then kind of wake up late. Sometimes 7. Well, maybe not jealously, but okay. I am very, very, very... I'm very, aware of how much sleep I want to get. So I'll try to schedule my life around getting 8 hours. I know some people can go with 4. Apparently Dave Grohl only sleeps 4 hours a night. This is what he said in a recent interview. Like, are you fucking nuts, man? Did that Metroid just fuck off? What is it with Metroids fucking off? So yeah, I bet that Metroid only gets 3 hours of sleep a night. This is a good spot for Scan Pulse. Alright, confirmed, nothing here. What's up? Buying shit in Staten Island. Oh, okay, well that's cool, RMC. I think Staten Island is a pretty good place to live, but you will get annoyed at the drivers, and also you need a car. If you live in Staten Island, you're gonna want to drive. The public transport here is pretty okay, but not anywhere near the magnitude of the rest of the city. But yeah, the cost of living here is pretty decent compared to anywhere else. So I wish you luck with that endeavor. What the fuck is this? Looks like an egg. What the fuck is this? What about by bike? It's still not the most convenient for biking, but you could probably do it. Look at that. Oh my god. This game has got anti-bomb jump areas. That is good shit. Anti-wall and anti-bomb jump. You need the high jump to get here. There's no way to cheese it. Fuck! I thought that was gonna be like a secret. No secrets. I'm kind of okay with anti-cheese measures in Metroid. As long as I can still sequence break somewhere in the game. Fucking die. There we go. Yeah, the ice beam can kill. I think we got it. I think that was the last Metroid I needed for this area. There's probably a lot of bonus sodas to find, however. I'm gonna do another scan pulse. So, I mentioned I'm not gonna use scan pulse too much. And I want to stick with that. I want to use scan pulse for areas that I might otherwise shoot every single block in the area. Like, I like the idea of using scan pulse as a way to just quickly and easily see if there's any hidden items so I don't have to shoot the walls. So that, excuse me, that plus dead ends, that's where I'll be using it. It is convenient. Some people have criticized it because it makes Metroid Vappy game, but I don't think it does. I think you still have to not suck with the combat, and I think you also, you still have to figure out how to get past certain areas. So I don't think it's too bad. That said, it's optional, and I don't plan on using it for every little thing. I accidentally bought a peach iced tea from Arizona, but the diet version. Ugh. There's no map rooms in this game. That's true. Some of the last, some of the more recent Metroid 2D games, they had, you know, map rooms, and that just kind of made everything a little bit more streamlined. So Scan Pulse is a really good way to make things easier for the player, but also give them the option. I'm glad it's not mandatory. In fact, I'd say they pretty much nailed... They nailed the Metroid formula and updated it nicely and all that. I mean, I could gush about this game for a while, and I will, but for now I'm just gonna play it, and... yeah. I mean, it still might have some things that disappoint me. I am a huge Metroid fan, so I'm extra critical, but... And also, is it going to live up to the amazing job that the AM2R team did? And as I said the other night, I don't know, that remains to be seen. So far, yes. So far, it's a fresh new start for the Metroid series, and I like it. But maybe later on, Jar Jar Binks will be introduced, and the whole thing will fall apart. You know what I mean? I'm just going for, a couple secrets on the map before I get to the next destination. Main website's broken, what's up? I'm not sure. Sorry, it's not my area of expertise. Look into it eventually, though. Some people are still upset Mercury Stream made this and are not giving it a chance. I don't think there's ever been a better time to say it's their loss. I feel like that's a really stubborn thing to do. Even after the reviews, even after people said they really liked the game, they're still not gonna play it just because of Mercury Stream. Nintendo had them on a tight leash. See, how the fuck— oh, I got it, I got it. There was an area of the map I didn't get before. It's good now. Mercury— is it Mercury Steam or Mercury Stream? Here I am defending them, I don't even know how to fucking say their name. It's Steam. Mercury Steam. There it is. Fuck. What did they do that was so bad? Castlevania Mirror of Fate. Which some people liked. Some people thought that was a good game. I didn't. I thought it was mediocre. I think that was more— well, I mean, I've heard mixed things about why that game turned out the way it did. I've heard things like Iga's control was removed around that time. Konami was in the beginning phases of shitting the bed, of which they still are. They still have not recovered from shitting the bed. The bed is now a canoe of liquidy poop. So, I mean, yeah, you could blame Mercury Steam for that. They had a big part of it. But it was more just a mediocre game than anything particularly inspired, in my opinion. I thought it was perfectly playable, if not a bit boring. But, yeah, it's a shame. Especially after 6 really decent to excellent handheld Castlevanias in a row. I can understand why people are upset. Vinny, thoughts on the fact that the completionist has played this game 10 times through already? What? What? That's not an exaggeration. Man, I'm not even gonna play this twice through. I thought I was a huge Metroid fan. I'm not worthy, man. Alright, you have to approach this from the bottom. Shit. Alright, let me, see if I can do that. Wait, you can shoot. Wait a minute. You're right, I can shoot. I have the wave beam. Fuck. How many times have I gone through this corridor by now? But yeah, as for the whole Mercury Steam, Lords of Mirror of Fate thing, I don't really have all the details, but that is my limited perspective on what happened. I do own the game, and I don't really know why I own the game. I don't ever remember buying it. I don't know how I have it. Okay, so what is going on over here? Oh, I can't do this now anyway. I don't know what those blocks are. To be fair, Gerard is known for blazing through games. He kinda has to for his show. Not 10 times though, he only really has to do it once, but he completed Breath of the Wild with every Koroks. And he was pissed. I remember when I met the guy, and I forgot that I met him, and that was fun, meeting him again. Hi, I'm Vinny. Yeah, we met, like, a while back. Like, yep. Yes, we did. That's right. I forgot. But he was really nice about it. So that's good. That's how bad my memory is. It's that bad. So... when I met the guy, it was PAX East. Zelda had just come out, and he had like 400 Koroks. I was like, you're kidding me. And he was like, Nintendo challenged me. They said that I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm doing it. But he was like, now I don't, you know, I'm gonna be playing Zelda for the next month. And I have a bunch of other shit to do. So he was not happy about how many Koroks were in that game. But he did it. And everything else, too. That son of a bitch. Good for him. I mean, that's his show. That's what he does. He does the things, and he does them quick, and he does them full. I give the bastard credit. I wouldn't be able to do that. Vinny, people are just mad at Mercury for making the Lords of Shadow games, which were basically complete Castlevania reboots, but instead they should be mad about Konami for making that decision. I agree. Konami has proven to have shit the bed. This game has proven Mercury Steam can make good games. I mean, they were given the order. Make something gritty and edgy, and you know what? There are people in this chat right now that love Lords of Shadow. And I know Fred played through it. And he liked it, mostly. I mean, the series... shit, I'm going the wrong way. Hang on. I can't get over there. From here. Unless there's a secret. Well, there's a teleporter at least, so maybe I can get over there. The Castlevania franchise definitely did a lot of the Metroidvania stuff. And dare I say the series, the series never really adapted to 3D properly. Say what you want about Lament of Innocence and Sword of Darkness. They were mixed. You know, they were cool, they had cool elements. I never finished them. I'm a big Castlevania fan, I never finished them. They weren't terrible, but, I mean, they didn't really grab my attention. So I feel like Konami, in their defense, and I really can't believe I'm saying this, but in Konami's defense, maybe it was time to try something new with Castlevania. Was Lords of Shadow the answer? I'm not sure. I had, for the record, I'd never played Lords of Shadow. I watched some streams of it, I watched Fred play it, I watched a couple people go through it. I had zero interest in that title. And its sequel. It was God of War Castlevania. And to think we really haven't received a Castlevania since then is... well, it's kinda just disappointing. You know, like we had Mirror of Fate. What has there been any Castlevania release since Mirror of Fate? I'm sorry I defended Konami. They did Pachinko? They did Pachinko. Oh my god. I like the Netflix series, but Konami had nothing to do with that. Or very little, so... yeah, I get the frustration. I feel the pain. It sucks. But I think, yeah, it's real easy to say Mercury Steam did it and ruined Castlevania. And they may have some of the blame, sure, but it was ultimately Konami that greenlit the decision and said we need edgy, gritty reboot of the series. So that's my defense of Mercury Steam, more so than Konami. I mean, I would have been just fine with more Castlevania, style, you know, like Metroid-style Castlevania games. I would have been okay with that. Then again, it's comfortable. Even, Harmony of Dissonance, which was probably the weakest of the 6 on the portables, was still pretty good. It was comfortable. By the way, did the YouTube notification go out today, lads? Harmony of Dissonance wasn't portable? That's, which one was the one on the Xbox? That's like, what, Harmony of Despair? Give me 1 second. I hope Bloodstain's good. Yeah, me too. Harmony of Despair was the multiplayer one. Harmony of Dissonance was the portable one. Got it. I liked Harmony of Despair for a little while. It grabbed my attention briefly, and I played through it, and then it got very grindy, as games like that often lean towards. But it was good. Me and Fred played it. And, the two of us are pretty big Castlevania fans, so... it fit the bill for a little while. It was like a greatest hits of Castlevania. Speaking of greatest hits, can we talk more about Mario Party on the DS? And how much of a wasted opportunity putting it on the 3DS was? Fuck, man. The more I think about it, the more upset I am. That would have been a perfect Switch game. Okay, I'm done ranting. It got confirmed to have a board mode and everything. What a shame. I'll still probably play it. I mean, it's not like it's gonna have Choicest Voice 2. But if it did... Board mode, B-O-R-E-D. So I've noticed a thing that has happened in my life. And this is unrelated to video games. And I'm gonna share it with you. For no good reason. So, because of streaming, I end up telling you guys a lot of what happens in my life. Well, the big stuff, like the McCartney show and everything like that. My thoughts on games and TV shows, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, right? So, I go over these details, and I find myself not wanting to repeat them. I don't really... I know it's gonna sound kind of bizarre, but I don't love to repeat myself and tell the same stories. A couple times, sure. Because I know there's always new people on the stream, and there's people who did not watch previous streams of mine, so I'll repeat myself a little bit. But one of the side effects of this is that when people ask me stuff, and they want to, like, talk about things I've already talked about on stream, I don't want to talk about them. I don't know if this is healthy. But I'm like, oh fuck, this again? How was McCartney? It was good. That's it? Just good? Well, yeah, I mean, I loved it. Well, why did you love it? I don't know! Alright, I'm not really like that. I'm very much... Anyone that knows me knows that I'm at least patient. Somewhat. But, yeah, streaming has made me a very impatient person when it comes to repeating myself. Compared to maybe a while back. That's pretty normal. It does make sense. I mean, it does make sense when I think about it. I don't feel too guilty about it, but it is... I do feel bad because I definitely shortchange people that ask me things, and I'm just like, So that's the newest thing that I've noticed about how streaming has affected my life. Mostly positive stuff, by the way. I'd say that 90% of the stuff that has resulted from streaming has been very positive. And it's made me very analytical of my own actions and words. Sometimes I still say stupid shit, as we all do. I mean, some of you can relate. But I know that if I say something ridiculous, I'm held accountable immediately. And then, not just immediately, but for the next couple months of my life. So I'm very careful. I mean, this is something that I've heard people talk about that do podcasts. Like Bill Burr was talking about this. Joey Diaz was talking about this. The podcast definitely made him think more before he speaks. So I find that to be an interesting side effect. Okay, well, some people think before they speak. Guys, some people. Say Kung once and you're doomed for a month. I know. Sometimes when I play Mario Kart, I say Kung. And then I instantly regret it. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Wow, this turret sucks. Alright, confirmed, it's not worth trying to kill the turrets. Oh, we got a full Metroid sortie. How do you say that word? Sortie? See, there you go, there's one of those examples. Do you remember when I said there was a big macho dude postulating? I meant posturing. Do you remember when I mispronounced that word every night this past week? You know, all the words that I mispronounce? What was it? Anal Jesus? Analogus. Analogus. This whole conversation is really anachronistic, huh? Oh, you got me! Ban that guy. Vinny in the garden got me laid. I have to thank you profusely. But no, I do learn a lot from the stream, and it's helped me... It's helped me, put a lot of things into perspective. It's helped me learn stuff. It's helped me be more conscientious of remembering the stuff I learn, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I still try. And... believe it or not, the streaming has helped me temper my raging ego a bit. Because no matter what good thing you do, if you're streaming, you're still an asshole. You may be the chat's asshole, which is endearing, but you're still an asshole. So, there's a lot of gifts that the streaming has given to me. And a bright side to even the negative stuff. I've been humbled. Without streaming, you'd not have much of an ego, really. Well, I don't really think all that highly of myself, for the most part, but everyone has some form of ego, I think. It's just, is it a healthy one, or is it a fucked up one? And, I mean, that's obvious. How about, self-deprecating humor, I said once. Oh no, self-depreciating humor. Like it was a car. Like I meant to say self-deprecating, I said self-depreciating. Like the value of my sense of humor is depreciating over time and getting devalued. Self-defecating? Well, I am 5 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag. There's still 5 pounds left, and I'm ready to fill it. Fucking Christ, they do damage. Please never grow up, Vinny. Look, I have to. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I think it's gonna happen someday. Fucking Christ. They hit hard. I thought of an idea for a clown movie. So, you got Pennywise, right? What's the opposite of Pennywise? Now, you may think a mime. Or a non-clown. Nope. Nickel Stupid. Nickel Stupid the Clown. Oh, that was some spit. Never grow up, Vinny. Your wish is my command. Yes. I saw that coming a mile away, and I did nothing to prevent it. I didn't do my melee counter. I was thinking about clowns. little bit more careful here. I love that that's a way I can kill an enemy in this game. I could just spam wave beam shots in its general direction, and enough of them will hit that it will die. Ooh, new Eon ability. Aeon. Ian. Beam Burst. Beam Burst enhances your beam by increasing attack power and enabling rapid fire shots. Hold Y for rapid fire shots, press A again to deactivate, okay. Oh god, what is this on the wall? It's like a cum cappuccino. Oh. Oh my. Now that was in the previews. But it's so much cooler when you get to do it. Missiles are not affected. Ah, there we go. Vinny, how does this game feel overall? I would definitely recommend watching the first part of my stream of this game that I did yesterday. But overall, I really like the gameplay. Controls are very, very good. Fast, tight. It's satisfying to kill enemies. I think I summed it up yesterday, and here I go repeating myself, but it's a quick one. I summed it up as AM2R takes the best of what has come before and perfects it from a gameplay standpoint. This takes the best of what has come before and evolves it. Not terribly so, but enough that it feels fresh and cool. And yes, I was proud of myself when I thought up that way to describe the games. See? There's still an ego. Somewhere. It's there, it's there! It's raging. Did you buy the new amiibos? No, I didn't. Considered it. Still considering it. I know that if I buy them, I will hate myself. We shall see. This reminds me of that really long-ass shaft from the original. But that long-ass shaft was right in the beginning of the game. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be that. Oh, you can't ice beam it. Did you know that one of the difficulties is hidden behind an amiibo, or locked behind an amiibo? Yes. I know that there's a hard mode that you unlock just through finishing the game. And then I heard that there's another mode from getting the amiibo. Can someone clarify the difference between these things? The amiibo one is super extra hard, and you use the fusion suit. Hard mode, you take double damage. Fusion mode, you die in one shot, practically. 4 times damage. I guess, most people will be as upset as they're willing to die. When it comes to that. So, how much do you want to die in your Metroid game? If it's a lot, then you're good. If it's a lot, then you're gonna want to buy an amiibo, and you're gonna be outraged because you have to spend money on an unlockable game mode. So, yeah, I get it. Kinda sucks a little bit. I've had, I mentioned I had some issues with that practice. I don't like the idea of Nintendo hiding, like, that kind of stuff behind amiibos, but... it's not what I had originally thought, which is to say that it's just... the hard mode is hidden behind an amiibo. At least here, it's an optional extra hard mode. Sure, I'm defending Nintendo on this. You know, feel free to formulate your own opinion, like and subscribe, tell me what you think in the comments, etc, etc, who gives a shit. But... I mean, I'm okay with double damage. If it's still too easy and I have to buy an amiibo just to get my rocks off, then, yeah, I'd be pissed too. Play drunk, that's like a hard mode. No, you take NyQuil or Tylenol PM, and then you play. And you have to try to stay awake while you play. And actually don't really do that. I know there's someone who's gonna be like, that's a great idea, Vinny! I'm going to tell my mother that you said this, and my local clergyman. Oh boy. One of these friends. Oh, hi, friend. You run out of shots real quick when you do that. So I wouldn't even necessarily say that that ability is cheese. Ow. Ah! Wow, that's what it feels like to miss every missile. Feels good. Vinny, you had to own Metroid Fusion to get the fusion suit in Metroid Prime. It's almost the same thing. Not really, I mean... the fusion suit didn't change the difficulty, it wasn't a... it was just aesthetic. It's purely aesthetic. Cosmetic, whatever, yeah. I think this is still within acceptable parameters. That's my thought. There's, I know people have complained about it. Some people emailed me saying it's bullshit. Actually, one person emailed me that. Also said, don't give in to the hype, it's not a good game. So, so that happened. But, that was before I played it yesterday. But it's within acceptable parameters. Now, if I have to get an amiibo to unlock extra worlds, or if I have to get an amiibo to unlock stuff that already should be part of the game, like if they're now taking away things, just so that they can hit you up later for more money. You know, things that should be in a game, like a sound check, or... well, not even really a sound check, I don't really care about that, but, I don't know, multiplayer mode or something? I don't know, guys. But, this is potentially a slippery slope, and I would like to see it not happen and get worse. So... anyway, maybe I'm being a bit of an alarmist here. Yeah, like if you have to buy an amiibo to unlock Samus's Morph Ball, then Nintendo can eat a dick. The Plasma Beam is hidden behind a Samus amiibo. If the Plasma Beam was hidden behind an amiibo, I would shit a Metroid. Then I would probably rebel. That was the wrong button, but luckily it didn't do anything. I want to see. No, that's not the answer there. As far as I know, I don't have the ability to get past this. Yeah, never mind. I saw one of those earlier, too. To keep that in mind. Mike Love is performing nearby soon. I'm scared, what should I do? Well, listen, okay, here's what you're gonna notice first. First, you're gonna notice earthquakes. Then locusts. Don't be afraid, this is just God. God is trying to warn you. From there, you'll start to see an influx of lawyers circling your house like vultures. Don't let them in. Don't let them in, okay? Don't let them in. If you have any musical instruments in your house and you're creative, hide them. These are some things you can do to prepare for a Mike Love invasion of your town. think might be a good idea for me to backtrack a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm able to progress any further without a little backtracking. I see, well, you know what, there's a couple things over here that I want to investigate. Vinny, remember that your opinions about Mike Love are just opinions. Of course they are. However, what isn't an opinion is the way Mike Love sued Brian Wilson and various members of the Beach Boys so that he himself could be the lone Beach Boys. That's not opinion, that's fact. That happened. He's also got the most embarrassing Rock and Roll Hall of Fame speech of all time under his belt. That's not opinion. That's fact. Vinny, stop reading my comments. Well, fuck, then don't talk in chat! Vinny, you're an influencer. Your opinions matter. Oh my god. I don't know if this is gonna get me shitlisted, but I'm gonna tell you guys something that happened. I got an email. I got an email for a mobile game. From a mobile game developer, I should say, or a publisher, that offered, $2,500 for me to cover their game for an hour. And I'm not gonna say which mobile game, but do you remember those advertisements that were, that we made fun of when I was doing my mobile game stream? It would have been like that, like, hey guys, it's me, Vinesauce, back again with your mobile game showcase. Now this game is really cool. Let me show you how to get into the proper, gameplay mode. I don't want to give away what the game is like, but yeah, let me show you guys how to get the most out of your gameplay here. So apparently I'm in a chain email, and I'm following the email chain, and I'm seeing the inner workings of influencers, and it's really kind of hilarious. So I was included in, it was like a large email that was like sent to a bunch of people. And for some reason, they sent it to me, so I'm assuming they just never bothered to find out who I was. And, yeah, I got included with a bunch of other YouTubers, and one dude responded. It was a management company. Like, we manage a number of big YouTubers and influencers, and one of the questions was, how much money are you looking to spend so we know where to go from there? And, you know, they're organizing this deal, and, there's not a whole lot to say. I mean, it's your typical business stuff, and I don't fault people for taking it. You know, a gig is a gig. It's not my gig, but... And again, you have to list... If you do take any of the, influencer checks, you have to list that you've taken the check. So it's not, you can't be seedy about it and try to trick your audience into thinking, like, oh, this is not a paid promotion. No, you have to say this is a paid promotion. So, if a YouTuber is willing to do that, I say more power to them. But... yeah. A mobile game. Could you imagine? All the shit I talk about mobile games? Hey guys! It's me, Vinesauce here, and I'm gonna show you how to get the most crates for your dollar. And how to use the roulette system correctly so you can unlock those epic loot skins, am I right? Oh really? I can't go back up here. Oh no. Vinny, if a company offered to sponsor you with no strings attached, allowing you complete freedom how to cover it for a game that you're already going to play, would you do it? I've accepted keys for games that I would originally play. I was going to play. But my stipulation usually is, if I can accept this key, can I say that your game is bad if I don't like it? And sometimes they say okay, and sometimes they don't say okay. But that's about as much as I would do. If it was ever like a paid promotion, I don't know if I could do that. Especially now, after talking so much shit about it, that would be real fucking hypocritical, wouldn't it? But, people send me keys for a lot of shit, and I have no interest, but if... Like Bethesda sent me Quake Champions. I have interest in Quake Champions. So that worked out nicely. It's something I was gonna play anyway. If they send me Wolfenstein New Colossus, then I was gonna play that anyway. Perfect. So that works for me. I like that. Vinny, this is your chance to sponsor that shitty 3D spinner app. Okay, couldn't say that for some reason.
Alright guys, I've got here a 3D spinner, mate. Yeah, it's like a virtual one and shit. Yeah, here's what you do, mate. You flick the fucking thing on your phone like you're playing with a clip, and then the spinner goes fucking mental for like 3 minutes. Yeah, there's like a microtransaction DLC, mate. And, yeah, you just fucking, you just get in there, mate. Oh, shit. Hang on a minute, mate. I gotta inject the money into my veins. Ah, yep, I'm okay again, mate. Sorry, I turn into the Hulk when I don't have my injection.
So where was that thing that I saw before? Does anyone remember? You know, that little Metroid shell thing that I'm now somehow able to, destroy? Oh, there it is. Wow, I got lucky. I just kind of accidentally found it. Yeah, I don't know where to go. I thought maybe I had to backtrack and find an item I don't have yet. couple areas I marked. But anyway, yeah, this seems to be the Chozo area, the Chozo Ruins or whatever. This is where they began manufacturing the Troids. In Troid 2, the original, I always liked this area. It came a lot earlier in Metroid 2, though, like where you start getting attacked by turrets and shit. That happened way earlier. So I'm gonna go back down here. No. Yeah, I need the gravity suit. Yeah. Try everything. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. As soon as I'm done getting my ass handed to me by a fucking bird! Oh, it's a bat thing. I think it's a bat thing, I don't know. Someone in chat said, what is preventing Vinny from always using machine gun mode? So you have a limited amount. It's that yellow bar on the bottom screen. And that applies to any of the Eon abilities, as they're called. In fact, I'm kinda surprised it took this long for a Metroid game to introduce a bar like that. Go back to the Zeta room. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, so I didn't figure it out. I fucked up. I don't know where to go, but I think I might have an idea of what I have to do now. Okay. Back in the Zeta room. You were literally right in front of the elevator. Wait. Oh. Oh, I just had to look up at the map. Why did the dude tell me to go to the Zeta room? That was Japes. Of all the chat messages that were giving me the right advice, I decided to look at the one Japes. God damn it. Yeah, I know where... I was like, oh, maybe there's nothing up there. There's stuff up there. Dumbass that I be. Yeah, so I didn't know I could destroy those when I was here last. So that explains a little bit. Let's see. Oh. Nope. Fuck. Oh, come on.
Hey, dude. My name is Tinky Winky. I got a PSA. Don't do Troid, okay? Whatever you do, don't inject yourself with Metroid venom. All the cool kids are doing it. Don't do it. It'll get you nice and fucked up, but it's not worth it. It takes 3 years off your life, okay? Take it from me. I was a tubby with a good head on my shoulders until I started Troiding, okay?
Frame issues over here. There's been maybe like 2 occasions that I've seen the frame rates dip, and this is the second. First wasn't that long ago either. Fuck, was that a cloister from Pokemon? Some bizarre looking creatures in the distance, guys. I don't know if they're mechanical or what. Maybe they're, yeah, they seem to be more machine than anything else. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Kind of like Doduos. Is that what they're called? Doduos? Or is it Dodrio? Dodrio's the 3 heads. Vinny, would you recommend this game to someone who's never played the series? Yes, I think I would. Zero Mission, as we've established last night, is probably the best beginning to the series, but this might actually be a pretty good introduction, too. I don't think you need to have played the series to enjoy this game. It's pretty damn good on its own. Massive Chozo Temple. this be? It's an item room. Based on that block at on the ceiling there, I'm gonna say it's grapple. Just kind of assume those were grapple blocks. Grapple beam. Oh, okay, that's how you get rid of those. Vinny, before you get items, you should look at their little 3D models. They're nice. I will do that. Oh, you can grapple sideways. Pretty familiar. Pretty similar to Super Metroid's grapple. But with some added bonuses, it seems. Would not recommend grapple beam for doing damage, however. Secret? No secret. Spider ball. Cool. So that's new for the grapple beam. In 2D, at least. I don't remember if Prime had you doing shit like that. This is gonna sound weird, but I don't remember very much of Prime 2 or 3. I remember very, very little. I remember a lot more of Prime 1, but even that is still kinda hazy. Prime 3, you could do that. Prime 3 had different grapple functions. But the spider ball birch, spider ball birch ya. I saw, here's a chat message, 2 in a row. First one, Prime 2 is awful, so that's normal. Next one, Prime 2 was cool, Prime 3 was eh. Much like its theme, Prime 2 was pretty polarizing. For a game about light and dark and duality, I'd say that's fairly normal. I remember liking Prime 3 more, but then years later, I kind of had more vivid memories of playing Prime 2, but now I don't remember very much about either. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure which one I liked more. I do plan on streaming a Prime game at some point. As soon as my voice stops cracking, I can do it. So maybe never, but sometime before Metroid Prime 3, I will stream a Prime game. I streamed Metroid Prime 1 a couple years ago, so I'm probably not gonna do that one. Also, everyone does that one. And it's great, but I think it's been done to death, so I might do Prime 2 or 3. I'm not sure which one. I meant Prime 4. Sometime before Prime 4 comes out, I'll do a Prime game. You know what I mean? Come on! This game has large shafts. And that is a 100% accurate statement and not filthy. So don't make it filthy. Do you still have the chat voodoo doll? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got the pins and needles ready. Don't let it bite you. Fuck is this? Nothing I can do anything with now. You're gonna- what's that? What you're saying is that you're finna boing the chat doll, is that right? Yes. I like how finna boing has become a euphemism. Excellent. Well done. And only the members of this chat and myself understand this very ridiculous and stupid euphemism. Sorry. Okay, down to 1 HP! Oh, you can have more than one Eon power active. Oh, never mind. Can't do anything about that. So I can activate the gun and then go into shield. That is intro-dasting. Fuck. I can kind of picture Samus's suit making this noise, like this is what Samus is hearing right now. It doesn't mean I like it. I guess it's better than the Zelda sound effect for low health. Bet you guys want that noise to stop. Can never stop. Alright, it stopped. Just as I said it would never stop, it stopped, so... that's my secret. Dick! That was almost a sneeze, but I prevented myself from sneezing, so I didn't look like a fool. I did it. I know you're supposed to sneeze and not hold it in, that's like a really bad thing, because then it adds up, and then later on in life, you're unable to sneeze, except out of your ass. That may have just been an old wives' tale, though. Oh shit! Oh, I haven't seen this yet. The hell? Fucking thing escaped. This game really does the bounty hunter thing correctly, though.
Yeah, I'm not.
Let's hope I didn't squan dog any of that. Ah, you dirty bastard, fucking scum. Oh, it's not here. Oh, I can't leave until the fucking thing is destroyed. Which means I better destroy it, otherwise I'm gonna be... I have to go through all that all over again. It wouldn't randomly happen to be over here now, would it? You don't get paid until the job is done. That's how Samus earns a living. You would think, Samus being a bounty hunter and all, you'd eventually see how much she gets paid at the end of the mission. Or maybe see her new space yacht that she was able to afford from saving the world several times. Something's up over here. So it seems to be more... It's going nuts over here. Right here is where it's going the most nuts. I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything. I have this feeling I have to scan pulse it, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough orange stuff to do so. So let's collect some more orange stuff. Alright, I have enough now. There's a whole other area. Secret. Ah, you fucker. There it is. Hello, we meet again! Damn! Dead. B-E-B. Dead. That was an erroneous scan pulse. It's going up there anyway. I think these slug things are just getting nervous and shitting themselves. It's just their shit's green. I don't quite know how to... Assuming maybe screw attack. purple. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. I could play this game all night, but I'm gonna stop here because it's been 2 hours and I'm feeling like it's time for Maro vs. Rabo. Which is also a very good game. Just need to hit up a save point real quick. Rabo means dick in Spanish. Wait, does it really? How do I always do this? No, it doesn't? Okay, no, that was Japes. That was Japes. What dialect do you speak? Lucky me. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's a good stopping point. We'll come back to this, early next week. Still enjoying it, still very good. Like I said, maybe one thing I would leverage against the game is the repetitive nature of the fights, but they're trying to mix them up a little bit with having the Metroids go to different areas and you have to find them. The Zeta Metroids are kind of fun. I haven't felt too bored killing the evolutions of the Metroids, though. They've been challenging and you know, they behave differently, so it's been pretty good. But I still would say that the enemies being as repetitive as they are and just reskins or recolors of their previous versions, yes, that's probably one of the frustrating elements. But it's not too bad. It's still a great game, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. So, look forward to play more. Why don't we take a quick break? I'll be back with Mayro, Rabid, and then you can enjoy. So, Foo Fighters came out with an album today, and, you know, I heard half of it, and I'm not really crazy about Foo Fighters lately. I don't know, I've had some reservations about them. However, I like this one. I listened to a good chunk of it, and I like half of it, and I like it. Kinda. I'll play one. So listen to generic rock music that's a little less generic this time around, and I will be right back with Mario versus Rabbids versus the world versus the Pope. Stick around.